And the Kenya Kwanza team, led by the UDA presidential candidate Dr. William Ruto, today campaigns in the vote-rich Mount Kenya region. Our reporter Alan Ochanda is on the campaign trail and now joins us live. Good morning, Alan. Maybe just paint a picture on the places that the team will be visiting today and what is the agenda today.
Well, Purity, yes, indeed, the Kenya Kwanza team, led by their captain, DP William Ruto, is of course their presidential candidate, is here in Mount Kenya East. Remember that in the morning we actually told you that he actually began his tour of the Mount Kenya East region, starting with Embu County on Friday. On Saturday, he was in Tharaka Nithi County. Yesterday, Sunday, and today, Monday, he's actually in Meru County, traversing this vast county of Meru. Remember that Meru, geographically, and of course, a landmass. In terms of landmass, it's bigger than the other counties of Embu and Tharaka Nithi County, so it really requires a lot of course, keen attention here. And so really, yesterday began with the lower sides of Meru County. Remember that those actually Igembe and Tigania sides, where is actually known for miraa growing. And so today he is in the upper side of Meru. This is actually Imenti North, Imenti South, Imenti Central. And so remember, in the morning we had an early itinerary, but it was revised, and so we've actually moved to where he's actually supposed to make his second landing here. He'll actually be making his second address here at Kithurune Market. And so we expect that some of the things that he's actually we expect that we could just preempt what he's actually supposed to speak here. Some of the things actually include that what has actually been really largely reported in the media, that he was almost slapping the president in 2017 at the height of the nullification of the election, which they had actually won, and that was actually nullified by the Supreme Court. Remember that that leaked audio where he's actually quoted and heard, of course, the voice believed to be his. But remember that the Kenya Kwanza team has disparaged that reportage by the media, saying that is quite sensationalized and really terming the media as just reporting what is actually alarming. And so we expect that he could react on that same. But remember that yesterday he talked about their manifesto. Remember that since the launching of their manifesto, there has actually been a lot of disparaging from Azimio la Umoja, and even accusing the president of being infuriated by their manifesto. But some of the radical proposals in their manifesto is actually to create and come up with a commission that will be mandated with looking into and interrogating state capture, what they term as state capture. They say that some of the constitutional institutions have actually ceded, or rather their independence has been taken away by state operatives. And so one of their proposals is actually to ensure they come up with that commission to look into state capture. But that has been interpreted by their opponents as targeting President Uhuru Kenyatta, because of course the buck stops with the head of state, who is actually in charge of everything, in charge of government. So their competitors really interpreting that as targeting President Uhuru Kenyatta, victimizing him when he'll actually be retiring, maybe retreating to his rural home, or when he'll be retiring. And so that's not really auguring well with Kenya Kwanza, who have actually assured President Uhuru Kenyatta that they will take good care of him. But they are resolved to come up with that commission. They say is still intact, and of course, if Kenyans trust them with the country's leadership, they say those are some of the things they will come up with, a commission to look into state capture. Also remember that the DP William Ruto really telling off President Uhuru Kenyatta to stay away from his succession, and just wants him to leave him alone and just have that duel with Azimio leader Raila Odinga. Also remember, they have actually told off Azimio and just trying to undo their gains. Remember, Azimio has also been traversing the vote-rich Mount Kenya region. So the Kenya Kwanza team, led by DP William Ruto, is running mate Rigathi Gachagua, Senator Professor Kithure Kindiki, Senator of Tharaka Nithi, Senator of Meru, Mithika Linturi, really telling off Azimio and telling them that their forays in this region will not really earn them any support, owing to those newfound friends, even calling out Azimio running mate Martha Karua as somebody who was no history of standing with President Uhuru Kenyatta in his past attempts at the president, whether he made it or not in the past. And so really telling Azimio leader Raila Odinga that Martha Karua will not really help him soften the political souls of Mount Kenya region, Mount Kenya residents. So Purity, we are expecting that as DP William Ruto makes his inaugural stop at the president, is really banking on the votes of Mount Kenya region, the central Kenya region. He really needs to ensure that he maintains the original shape of the traditional support base of the Jubilee administration. Remember that in 2013 and 2017, the Mount Kenya region and the Rift Valley region really formed a pivotal and vital part of their support base. And so he's really putting in a lot of efforts to ensure that he maintains the original traditional base of the Jubilee administration, and so to ensure that it really buoys his stab at the president. So when he makes his way here, Purity, we shall be bringing those happenings here, events, blow by blow of the events here to our viewers. You can see that the crowds are already milling here, expecting the deputy president and of course the Kenya Kwanza team here. And so Purity, as of when the DP will be making his way here, we shall be bringing those events live from all his stopovers here in Meru County.
Alan, thank you so much for that comprehensive update. It's always great speaking with you. Please stay safe. Now, a pledge by Roots Party presidential candidate